Hey, this is Mark, and you're welcome to AUTOSAYS. Imagine this. Elon Musk standing at the edge of a stage, lights flashing, investors holding their breath. The man who once made electric cars cool again is now asking a simple question with world-changing implications. Should Tesla, the company that revolutionized clean energy and performance, invest in his other brainchild, xAI? The crowd buzzes, the votes roll in, and then rejection. Tesla shareholders say no. But why would anyone turn down what could be the next trillion-dollar frontier? Stay with me, because what happened inside that vote isn't just about Tesla. It's about power, control, and the fine line between vision and obsession. And if you love cars, tech, and the unstoppable rise of AI, you're about to see why this decision might reshape the entire future of Tesla. Maybe forever. But before we go further, hit that like button and subscribe, because what we're uncovering today isn't just a story about one man. It's about the empire he's quietly merging together behind the curtain. Let's rewind for a second. Tesla's mission has always been crystal clear: to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. It's been the company's North Star, the reason millions of investors stuck through the roller coaster of stock splits, scandals, and factory delays. But lately, things have started to blur. Musk's attention has drifted from rockets to robots, from social media to artificial intelligence. And then came xAI, Musk's own AI venture, a company he says will make truth-seeking machines, untethered by political correctness or corporate control. Sounds ambitious, right? Maybe even necessary. But when Tesla's shareholders got the proposal to invest company money into xAI, they hesitated. Not because they don't believe in AI, but because they weren't sure it fit squarely in Tesla's mission. Now, on paper, the vote looks like a simple no. About 1.06 billion voted for it, 916 million against, and 473 million abstained. But Tesla's bylaws treat those abstentions as no votes, tipping the balance just enough to kill the deal. Still, this wasn't a total defeat. It was more like a warning shot. The measure was non-binding, meaning Musk can technically still explore the idea later. But that division, that hesitation, reveals something much deeper. Tesla's investors are starting to question how far Musk's vision can stretch before it snaps. And here's where the story takes a fascinating turn. Even after the vote, Tesla's stock didn't crash. It climbed. Up more than 4% that Monday. Investors, it seems, liked the idea of Tesla staying focused on cars and energy, instead of chasing another AI fantasy. Yet behind the scenes, a much bigger question looms. Can Tesla truly stay just a car company in a world where every car is becoming a computer on wheels? Think about it. Tesla's autopilot, full self-driving, Optimus robots, even its gigafactories, they all depend on AI. Whether Tesla admits it or not, artificial intelligence already runs through its veins. The company collects millions of miles of real-world driving data every day, data that's worth billions in training value for any AI system. And that's where xAI could have been the missing piece, the brain behind the machine. Elon Musk knows this better than anyone. Back in 2016, he merged Tesla with SolarCity, despite backlash, arguing that the synergy between energy and mobility was essential. In 2019, Tesla acquired Maxwell Technologies to improve battery efficiency. Each time, people doubted him. Each time, Tesla emerged stronger. So when Musk hinted recently that his companies are trending toward convergence, it wasn't a random tweet. It was a signal, a quiet confirmation that he's building something bigger than Tesla, SpaceX, or xAI alone. Something interconnected. Something that could redefine industries altogether. But investors aren't just dealing with an engineer anymore. They're dealing with a strategist who plays on a global scale. Remember, SpaceX already invested $2 billion into xAI last year. Musk could be positioning xAI to power Tesla's self-driving systems, SpaceX's satellite AI, and maybe even the algorithms running his social media platform. Imagine it. One AI core, powering everything Musk touches. It's brilliant and terrifying. That's where fear creeps in. If one man controls the data, the intelligence, and the hardware of multiple industries, cars, rockets, communication, where does the balance of power go? Even regulators have started watching closely, wondering if the Muskonomy is getting too concentrated, too fast. It's not just about innovation anymore. It's about governance, control, and trust. Still, Tesla's evolution doesn't stop. Just as the AI debate heated up, Tesla announced something that felt refreshingly normal. A short-term rental plan in California. For as low as $60 a day, you can rent a Tesla for 3 to 7 days, complete with free supercharging and even supervised full self-driving access. It's smart, simple, and it feels like a return to Tesla's core, getting more people behind the wheel. Maybe this is Tesla's way of balancing its future, between the dreamers and the doers, between the digital and the mechanical. But here's the twist. This simple rental plan might actually be part of a much bigger test. Think about what Tesla gains. Short-term renters generating massive new data streams for self-driving improvements. People experiencing the tech without commitment. And a funnel leading straight to ownership with a $250 discount as bait. It's not just about rentals. It's about training the machines and recruiting the next generation of believers. Meanwhile, analysts on Wall Street can't seem to agree on where Tesla's headed next. 14 call it a buy, 10 say hold, and 10 say sell. The average price target sits around $382, ironically predicting a potential 15% drop. But then again, people have been underestimating Tesla since 2010. Each time the world doubts Musk, he turns doubt into fuel. And if history repeats, he might already be working on his next move, one that forces those very same investors to rethink everything they voted against. There's also something poetic about timing here. As investors debated the xAI proposal, Musk's trillion-dollar compensation package was overwhelmingly approved, nearly 1.9 billion votes in favor. It's like the shareholders were saying, "We trust you, but only on your terms." It's a fascinating contradiction, rejecting one vision while rewarding the man behind it. A bit like saying, "We don't trust your plan, but we trust your magic." And that magic, the ability to make the impossible seem inevitable, is what keeps Tesla's story alive. But this time, the stakes are higher. If Tesla and xAI eventually merge, it won't just be another business move. It'll be the start of something Musk himself calls recursive innovation. A feedback loop where software improves hardware, and hardware feeds data back into software, all inside one unified ecosystem. Imagine Tesla cars learning from SpaceX drones, xAI algorithms optimizing factory robots, or Neuralink data enhancing driver reactions. It sounds like sci-fi until you realize we're almost there. Yet, this convergence comes with risk. When everything connects, one flaw can cascade. A single algorithmic bias, a server breach, or a regulatory clampdown could ripple across all Musk's companies. And that's the paradox of power. The same force that builds empires can also bring them down. Still, Musk seems unfazed. "It's not competition," he said. "It's convergence." To him, merging isn't the end. It's a launch pad. Every time his companies unite, they create new leverage, new data, new capabilities. But as we've seen, not every shareholder shares that vision. For some, Tesla is already big enough, bold enough, and risky enough. So, where does that leave us? Somewhere between history and the unknown. The automotive industry has always evolved in waves, from steam to gasoline, from mechanical to digital. But this next leap, from digital to autonomous intelligence, might be the most transformative yet. And Tesla, whether it invests in xAI or not, sits right at the heart of it. The suspense now isn't about if Tesla will dive into AI, it's when. The shareholders' no wasn't a full stop. It was a pause, a collective breath before the next big leap. Musk has never been the type to accept limits, especially when the prize is rewriting the future. And if his past is any indicator, that convergence he hinted at, it's already happening behind the scenes. So maybe the real story here isn't about rejection at all. It's about evolution. Messy, uncertain, but unstoppable. Tesla may have said no to xAI today, but tomorrow's Tesla might look very different. A company where cars, algorithms, and intelligence all share the same DNA. And when that day comes, you'll look back on this moment, this vote, and realize it wasn't an ending. It was the quiet before the revolution. Because in Musk's world, no never really means no. It means not yet. So, what do you think? Was this a smart move to protect Tesla's core mission, or a missed chance to shape the next era of intelligent machines? Drop your thoughts below. I'm genuinely curious where you stand. And if you enjoyed peeling back the layers of this story, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned. Because the future of Tesla? It's about to get a lot more unpredictable.